Good evening and welcome to another season of The Frenzy here on WJCL 22. I'm Amy Zimmer. Preston Harvey. The rest of the team will join us in just a few minutes. Every week throughout the high school football season, we're bringing you the highlights, scores, sights, and sounds from under the Friday night lights. The dog days of summer, they are over. Teams ready to see their season of hard work pay off and let their playing now do the talking. Kicking off at Memorial Stadium for the second straight year, Jenkins Warriors opening up against the defending back-to-back Class 4A state champs. The Benedictine Cadets BC already seeing youth stepping up for his quarter block punt by Cadets freshman Rasheem Jackson. Benedictine scoops it up and wastes no time to turn it into a score. BC quarterback and Big 22 member Luke Kromenhoek hands it off to Nasir Samuel, muscles his way in, BC up 7-0. Staying in the first, Jenkins forced the punt once again. However, this time, look at this, a scramble. It's Jenkins recovering. Warriors fired up. BC doesn't allow them to turn into a score. Second quarter, Kromenhoek to Bryce Baker. Shakes off not one, but two Warriors to the house. 14-0 BC. Now, game was called in the third quarter due to multiple crowd disruptions, and BC wins 42-0. Big crowd at Island Stadium. Johnson Adams Smashers facing McIntosh County Academy. Defensive struggle in the second half. MCA stopping the Smashers at the goal line. Johnson just avoids a third safety. Two can play the defensive game. Adams Smashers stop the Buccaneers. Jalen Polite with a stop. And then in the fourth quarter, McIntosh County's Nehemiah West calling his own number. Races 32 yards to score from McIntosh. They take an 18-0 lead. MCA goes on to win their season opener, 26-0 over Johnson. All right, time to head over to Ludowici, where a pair of big matchups are on tap. Our Preston Harvey has the highlights.
The Liberty County Panthers hosting the Southeast Bullet Yellow Jackets for the season opener. Now, for a school that has produced many top-level athletes, one of them making a return to their old stomping grounds for the first week of the football season. Linebacker with the New England Patriots and former Panthers standout Raquan McMillan presenting a $42,000 check to the football program at Liberty County at halftime. The big donation will help the team with new weights and rubberized floor in the field house. McMillan says he wants to give back to a community that gave so much to him.
Man, I wanted to come back and start a tradition. You know, the guys that move on and go get great jobs, not just in football, but everything else in your life. We go out and get a good job. Time to come back and give back to your community. You know what I'm saying? This is what we raised, and we want to see the community grow bigger than what we left it.
Entering the second half of football, Yellow Jackets leading the Panthers 14-0, and Southeast Bullets defense would stand tall in the third quarter. The pass rush too physical. Big time sack by Stephen Myers. Very next play, third and long, quarterback Ryan Golden airs it out. The Yellow Jackets continue to sting. Interception by Southeast Bullet. The big play wouldn't turn into any points due to a missed field goal. The next drive, though, will be a different story. Will Nelson throws a bomb, and check this catch out by Zach Wells. Yeah, plays like that carry momentum, and the Yellow Jackets score on a run by Nelson. Southeast Bullet goes on to take this one 21-0 over Liberty County. Over in Long County, the Blue Tide hosting Toombs County. Late first quarter, Toombs leading 14-6. Christopher Hatfield getting the offense going. Quick throw, and it's Keyshawn Smith picking up the yards with his feet. Second quarter action, Bulldogs Alex Scott stepping up. The big tackle for loss to slow down the Blue Tide. Long County not getting much going on the ground, so hey, let's air it out. How about that catch? Big time play to put the team in scoring position. Courtney Charles does the rest, punches in the rushing touchdown. 2-point conversion ties this ball game up at 14. However, Toombs County scores two more touchdowns on their way to a 29-26 win. Preston Harvey, WJCL 22 News.
All right, thanks, Preston. To the showdown in Springfield, Effingham County Rebels hosting the Richmond Hill Wildcats. Get this, Wildcats need just 17 seconds to score. Opening kickoff goes to Nick Bliss, and watch Bliss break into the open field. Bliss goes all the way for the touchdown, 7-0. Richmond Hill right out of the gate. Rebels going to respond. Quarterback Nate Hayes on the keeper, finds the lane and eventually finds the end zone. Knots it up at 7. It was back and forth in this one. Richmond Hill with another big play on special teams retake the lead. Wildcats block the punt, and guess who's there? Yeah, it's Bliss. Scoops it up and takes it back for the score. Point after fails, 13-7 Wildcats. Richmond Hill would pull away with this one, 34-7 the final. South Effingham Mustangs kicking off the season at home against the Vidalia Indians. First drive of the game, Mustangs' Gannon White would not be denied. Runs in the short touchdown. South Effingham up quick, 7-0. Second quarter, Indians strike back. Jamarian Phillips punches it in from the 1-yard line. 2-point conversion is good, 8-7 Vidalia. However, it's the Mustangs coming back for a 21-15 victory. All right, coming up next on The Frenzy, we're headed to the Low Country. Stay with us.
You're watching The Frenzy on WJCL.
Welcome back to The Frenzy on WJCL 22. Okay, taking you straight to the Low Country, Hilton Head Christian kicking off the year with a big test against a loaded Savannah Christian squad. Our Dave Williams shows us.
Well, Amy, here in Bluffton, it's a meeting between two teams with high expectations for 2023. For the visiting Savannah Christian Red Raiders, they're looking to improve upon last year's 11-win campaign that saw them advance all the way to the state quarterfinals into playoffs. As for the host team, the Hilton Head Christian Eagles, well, they're looking to do better than last year's 7-4 season. That came on the heels of 2 consecutive state championships. And after the teams swapped turnovers on their opening possession, Savannah Christian gets the scoring going on the first play of their second possession as Zoe Smalls takes the handoff, breaks out of the pack, and no one is going to catch him. He's touchdown bound, and the Raiders led 7-0. But the Raiders were just getting started. Still in the first, Blaze Thomas rolls out and finds Big 22 recipient David Busey, who finds his way to the payoff pasture. 14-0 Savannah Christian. But the Raiders were far from done, now up 21-0 in the second. Thomas and Busey hook up again on the touchdown strike, and it was 28-0 Savannah Christian. And they go on to win 49-0. In Bluffton, Dave Williams, WJCL 22 News.
Thanks, Dave. Staying over in the Low Country, Hilton Head Prep hosting Bethesda Academy, and it didn't take long for the Blazers to get going. Riley Wesley takes the handoff, takes it all the way down to the Hilton Head Prep 2-yard line. Noah Jenkins would then finish it off for Bethesda. Check it out, walking into the end zone, and it's 7-0 Blazers. To the second quarter now, and more Blazer offense. Quarterback Tristan Randall swings it out to Thomas Peter, and he will just keep on running, all the way down inside the Hilton Head Prep 5-yard line. They would punch it in on the very next play. Noah Jenkins with the honors, 13-0 Bethesda at that point, and they cruise to the 50-7 win. Now back in Savannah, another Peach and Palmetto State battle, and our Rick Snow has the highlights.
With the start of the new season, all football teams are filled with hopes and dreams. The Beach Bulldogs hosting Bluffton are looking for much more than just that single win from a year ago, while the Bobcats are looking to go even further into the playoffs. In the first quarter, the Bobcats are driving and pick up good yardage and a first down on their first possession. A quick pass over the middle is complete to Nathan Ulmer, and he fights for additional yardage and another first down. The Bobcats would punch it in and add a 2-point conversion to make it 8-0 in the early moments of the game. Beach looking to answer, and on their first play, a little razzle-dazzle. And the trick pass just falls incomplete. A little disappointment. Bluffton would come right back, battling their own penalties, and Ethan Carpnell boots a 32-yard field goal. Bluffton rolls on to a 41-6 victory over Beach at Savannah High. Rick Snow, WJCL 22 News.
Over at Pooler Stadium, the Palmetto Christian Academy Eagles visiting the Memorial Day Matadors. This one all Memorial Day, already up 31-0. Second quarter, Matadors continue to roll. That was Craig Harris celebrating his birthday here with the touchdown after breaking a tackle. 38-0 Memorial Day. End of the second quarter, Palmetto Christian trying to score before the half. That one thrown deep, but it was intercepted by Julian Zamora. And then more Memorial Day mauling in the third quarter. Asir Best takes the handoff up the middle and for the touchdown. 46-0 Memorial Day. Yeah, they're going to celebrate. They cruise to the 61-16 victory. The Calvary Day School Cavaliers hosting the Island Sharks. Second quarter, Cavs cruising 28-0 and add on quarterback and Big 22 member Jake Merklinger to traverse Strobridge, zigzags through traffic. 35-0 Calvary. Island's not letting up. Quarterback Amari Bedgood scrambles just when you think he's throwing it away. Oh no, there is no quit. Connects with Calvin Wallace, takes it all the way. 2-point conversion makes it 35-8 Calvary. Cavs respond on the very next drive. Merklinger to Big 22 member Thomas Blackshear. Yeah, there's no stopping him. 42-8 Calvary. Cavs go on to win 49-8. Former Georgia Southern Eagle Matt Dobson in his first game as head coach, leading the Statesboro Blue Devils at Glenn Academy. First quarter, Blue Devils and Montre Bradford with the big hit. Big 22 member creates a turnover. Later in the first, Statesboro star and Big 22 member Cam McKell comes up big. How about the interception in the end zone? Now second quarter, Statesboro signal caller Bruce Yon looking for an option. Glenn Academy's Ryan Young says, I don't think so. The 72-yard pick six. Glenn Academy blanks Statesboro 21-0. All right, time for the Frenzy Play of the Week. Savannah Christian's Zoe Smalls taking the handoff, breaking through the pack, off to the races for the touchdown. Puts the Raiders on the board as they went on to rout Hilton Head Christian. What a play. All right, quick schedule update. Savannah High's game against Josie High School has been moved to this Saturday after a shooting at Josie earlier this week. Kickoff set for 5 p.m. at Savannah High Stadium. And just like that, that's going to do it for this week of The Frenzy. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and have a great night.